G'day! In today's video I'm having a little bit of a rant regarding the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 and why I'm leaving it once more. Why did I get it? I had liquid damage on my old Samsung Galaxy S21 and I had a replacement. This one was a cheap trade-in that I got and I thought, what the hell? It's a relatively flagship phone, we'll use that for a bit. A bit turned into 3 months until I replaced it with my new Samsung Galaxy S21. Reason why I got this one, small, compact, good battery. And the reason why I'm leaving the Z Flip is mainly because A, the battery life of it is rather disappointing. I'll get up in the morning, take it off charge at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll play a couple of YouTube videos, have them playing with the screen closed and listening to the audio. And I'll look at Facebook 10, 15 minutes. By the time I drive to work and Bluetooth and play a couple of songs in the car, I'm already down to about 20%. With what I feel like I've done very little with. Also, the exterior display, which right now I can't get to show up because it's currently turned off, but the exterior display I found to be virtually useless for me. Selfie mode, which meant to be able to double tap the exterior power button, and then from there you'd be able to load up and view yourself on the screen. Well, on all my phones I changed that to double tap to being the flashlight. And when it's on the flashlight, I use it as a torch. Tap, tap, torch, tap, tap, off. Problem solved. Except I went in the camera app and I searched and searched. At best I could find it is if I had the phone slightly open, I could get the screen to work. I'd load up the camera app, stick it on selfie, stick it on external display, fold it over, and I go, I want to hold my phone like this, nice and tight. And every time it closes, goes into lock mode, camera gets turned off. So one little software bug that annoyed me. The biggest thing was the battery life, followed by the overall ease of use. The exterior display shows me not much at all. Open it up, and now I've got a much larger phone. Much larger than what I had. I don't like large phones. I didn't get this purely because of want, I got it because of necessity. Granted, I look at something like my S21, look at the height difference there. You can see that basically with those, it is a little bit smaller, but for me this is a hell of a lot more usable in one hand. The battery life it is a hell of a lot better. And probably the other thing that I've neglected to mention is the camera quality. The camera on this old flagship easily outperforms the camera on the Z Flip 3. Overall, the camera on this has been relatively disappointing in low light. Been relatively disappointing, mostly overall, unless I'm outside in a nice sunny environment. Otherwise, no good. So, frankly, I'm glad to be rid of this. Also, even using a screen protector on here, I've got a whole bunch of little fine scratches all on the cover from it sliding on and up and down, up and down. Same on the front, sliding up and down. The screen protection or the body protection on these have been quite poor. So I'd almost just prefer to go with skin on it and just use it. Granted that the hinge on these ones, if you can see here, is a bit fatter than the Z Flip 4 and it has a little bit more durability because of it. So far I've seen 2 Z Flip 4s with minor hinge damage on the back of the phone, both of which had a cover on them, and they've damaged it to the point that the phone cannot actually open, which to me is no good at all. So for me, I've already got a buyer lined up for this, saw it in my hand, said I like it, I want it. I said, yeah, I'm getting rid of it soon, you can buy it then. I told him all the flaws, he was perfectly happy with that. So he's buying that, and I'm going to be going back to a S21. Perfect little phone for me. Skipping the S22 due to apparent bad battery life. But the S21 for me, done perfectly fine, especially picking it up for $200, $250 second hand in relatively mint condition. I'm not really going to complain with that. Anyway, goodbye Z Flip 3. I might come and check out the foldables down the line, but not for quite some time unless that price drops by a decent amount. But for now, bye Z Flip 3. Hello S21. Catches.